class. So this is another video from the University of Nairobi. So we'll be looking on this integral. So the integral says integrate tan squared x secant to the cube of x dx. So the integral is easy, but we'll have to use more concepts on reduction formulas. So when I'm told find the integral for that, so this is the reduction formula for secant. There's a reason why I've written it here. So there's a way how to derive this formula, and derived it in my video on secant to any power. So I'm told integrating secant to any power, I'm supposed to get my answers that. So I will say I'll replace tan squared of x with my Pythagorean identity that says 1 plus tangent squared of x equals to secant squared of x. So my tan squared of x, I'll be taking my 1 to the other side, I'll get minus 1. So I'll get my tan squared of x as secant squared minus 1 of x, sorry. So getting that, I'll write that inside the integral. So I'll get the integral of secant squared of x minus 1 multiplied by secant to the cubed of x dx, right? Expanding that, I'll get, opening up the bracket, I'll get the integral of secant to the 5 of x minus secant to the cubed of x dx. So as you can see, that's our final expression. So evaluating that, so we can do this long process by integration by parts. So we'll use integration by parts to do this. I have a video on this alone. We did it. So the video is long. The method is long. We can use integration by parts here. By parts. But for easiness and simplicity, we can use again the reduction formula for the secant to any power. So as you can see, this is secant to the 5, secant to the 3rd. Okay? So this is the formula. So maybe perhaps you can know how to derive it or memorize it. So I'm told to integrate secant to the 5. So I will split this integral into 2. So I'll get the integral of secant to the 5 of x dx minus the integral of secant to the 3 of x dx. So this is what I'm going to compute. I'll be going quick. So starting by this, I'll get the integral of secant to the 5 of x dx to be, I'll just replace n with 5. So I'll get 1 over 5 minus 1, I'll get 1 over 4. Secant to n, I'll be placing 5. So it will be 5 minus 2, I'll get 3 of x tan of x plus n is 5 minus 2, it will be 3 over, n is 5, it will be 3 over 5, 3 over 4. The integral of secant 5 minus 1, it will be secant to the 4th of x dx plus a constant c. So from there, I'm still integrating this part. So I will say, so let's compute that. So I'll say, okay, so from here I'll get secant to the 4th. So again, I'll have to integrate secant to the 4th again. Okay? So I'll say the integral of secant to the 4th of x dx is the same as 1 to the 4 minus c. This one it will be 1 over 3 secant of 4 minus 2, it will be secant squared of x tan of x plus 4 minus this, it will be 2 over 4 minus this, it will be 3. Okay? The integral of, so it will be 4 minus 1, it will be secant third of x dx plus c. So I'll be combining all my answers. So combining that answer, I'll be combining that answer. So I'll get, okay, we will get, so I'll be writing the expression. So secant, so I'm trying to evaluate this part. So secant to the 5, remember I'm trying to evaluate secant to the 5. Our integral is secant to the 5 minus this integral. So I'll get my secant, I'll get the integral of secant to the 5 of x dx. My answer to be, I'll start from here, 1 over 4 secant to the cubed of x tangent. Let me clear this. Tangent of x, okay, I'm still here, plus 4 over 3, but now it's inside this part, so it's inside 1 over 4 secant to the second of x tangent of x plus 2 over 3 into now. So let's perform secant to the cube. Okay, so performing secant to the cube, I'll get this out. So we'll be performing secant the cube of x dx, the same as 1 over 3 minus 2, so it will be 1 over 2 secant 3 here, pressing 3, it will be just secant of x tangent of x plus n, it's 3, so it will be 1 divided by n is 3, it's 2. The integral of secant here is 3, okay, so it will be the integral of 3 minus 1, it will be secant squared of x dx plus c. So from there, let's perform our secant to the second, so it will be the integral of secant of x dx equals to, so replacing 2, it will get 1, so it will be 1 divided by 1, so it's 1 secant to the 2 minus 2, 2 minus 2, so 2 minus 2 will be 0, so secant to the 0 is 1, so I'll get 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by tan of x, remember, plus 2 multiplied by 2, 2 minus 2, I'll get 0. Then 2 minus 1, I'll get 1. So 0 over 1, it's usually 0. So here my answer, I'll get 0. The integral of secant, I'll be replacing 2 here. So it will be the integral of secant. 2 minus 3 is just secant of x dx plus c. So from there, let's continue our answer. We said it will be inside this. So our answer will be inside a half secant of x tangent of x, okay, plus a half. Now what's secant the square? So it will be a half into now secant of x squared is this. So secant of x squared is just, so this 1 plus also is to just remain this way. This other part will be 0. So it's 0 multiplied by secant of x. So what's secant of x? Secant of x we saw from our last videos, the integral for secant of x is the same as ln of secant of x plus tangent of x plus c. So, but for this case, so it will be 0 multiplied by this part, so this expression multiplied by 0, so it just be 0. So our final answer will be, okay, our final answer will be tan into tan of x plus this other part will be 0. So this is our final answer, yes. So from there, so remembering that, we say our integral was secant to the 5 minus secant to the 3 cube. So I'll get my answer to be minus. So this is our final answer. What's secant to the cube? Secant to the cube is minus a half. So remember the minus opens up the bracket again. Minus secant of x tangent of x plus a half. Okay, plus a half into what's secant to the squared? Secant to the squared is the answer. Tan of x, okay, plus a constant c. So that's our final answer. So this is our answer. As you can see, this is our answer. It's very long, but okay, let's try to compute that. So sorry. So our final answer is from here. So this is our answer. The answer is long. So let's open the brackets and write my final expression here. So I'll get my answer as my answer for the integral of, so the integral was the integral of tan squared of x multiplied by secant to the cube of x dx. My answer for that will be a quarter secant to the cube of x tangent of x plus 4 over 3 multiplied by this, I'll get 4 over 12, so it will be 4 over 12 secant squared of x tangent of x plus 4 over 3 multiplied by this is 8 over 15, so it will be 8 over 15, okay? So it will be 8 over 15. Sorry, I missed it. Oh, sorry, it's just correct. So it will be 8 over 15. Remember this is a bracket here. Don't forget the bracket. So there's no need for 8 over 15, it's just the same. So from there, I'll get plus. Now, this multiplied by this, I'll get 2 over 10. 2 over 10 secant of x tangent of x plus, again this ends from here, a half tan of x minus this part, a half secant of x tangent of x, secant of x tangent of x plus a half tangent of x plus a constant c. So this is our final answer, yes, but for simplifications we get a half tangent of x plus half tangent of x, so it will be tangent of x. So from here again, secant of x, so let's simplify that. Okay, here, So let's simplify. So we add the coefficients. So adding the coefficients for this, the coefficient for this part, and the coefficient for this part. So we'll get 2 over 10 minus a half. 2 over 10 minus a half. I'll get my answer as negative 3 over 10. So I'll get negative 3 over 10 secant x tangent of x. So from there I'll be eliminating this, that, half and half, I'll get plus tangent of x plus c. So this goes with this. So my final expression will be a quarter secant cube of x tangent of x plus 4 over 12 secant squared of x. Okay, now it will be minus 3 over 10. 3 over 10 secant of x tangent of x plus tangent of x plus a cos c. So this is our final answer for that. So evaluating this integral, we love this. So it's important to memorize the reduction formula for easiness, but without the reduction formula, the process is very lengthy, but it's quite procedural. So this is our final answer. The final answer is from here. So this is our final answer. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's from the University of Nairobi. Thank you.